wrestling bits. Subscribe now.
Hello, Miz. How's it going, man?
Great. I love the background.
Thank you so much. I love your background too. It's great to see you guys. Great to see you here with Maryse. I felt like I was just talking to you a couple of weeks ago, but now here you are, one of the hardest working men in all of sports and entertainment, with another partnership, this time with the great Pampers brand. You brought, of course, your talented wife, Maryse. And so you guys are now involved with this ReadyRipRoll campaign. Talk to me about that and how you guys are involved.
I love how you said ReadyRipRoll, because that's just really what it is. We have two babies, a 3-year-old, a 1.5. They're wild. They have our genes, so they're super athletic, and they're just running around every day, all day. So we do change a lot of diapers, but we don't. It's crazy. We don't have time. It's not like a thing where they're so excited about laying there and getting the diapers changed. So it has to be very quick, simple, and effective, and that's really what it is. And for me, I was really, really excited about at first, when I first touched it, the texture, how it feels, because my little girls have very, very sensitive skin. They're very delicate, and it's something they wear 24 hours a day. So I like to have something soft and nice on their little skin. So, and this one is I
just want it to be fast and effective, to be honest.
This one is such a champ.
I understand that they're comfortable, but look, when I'm changing these diapers, I want them to go fast. Let's go, because these kids, they're kicking, they're running, they're doing all these fun things. They don't have time for me to change their diaper to relax. They just want to go. So
it's
literally,
funny between the dad and the mom. The mom's talking about how it's great,
it's so delicate. It's so
and then
nice.
Dad is like, chop, chop.
Put the things on. Let's go. If I want to rip them off, roll them up, throw them out, I want easy, fast, effective. And that's what Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit does. So they get her, they got me. It's perfect.
Wow, this is very impressive to see that you're still out here changing diapers, Miz, because you recently suffered an injury for the first time in your career, ending what I feel is like one of the all-time runs of somebody staying healthy for the whole wrestling career. So you haven't tried to use this injury as an excuse to get out of changing diapers or anything like that?
You think that's going to work? Are you kidding me? Absolutely not. And honestly, yeah, I mean, I've been wrestling for, I don't know, in WWE, maybe 16 years, never been really, truly injured. And it just goes to show why we tell kids not to do what we do at home, because it's very dangerous. We're trained professionals, and even trained professionals get hurt still. And it's the risk that we take each and every time we get into a ring.
And can you share the details behind this? Because I'm sure a lot of your fans are begging to know when you're going to be back, the details behind how long you're going to miss time.
Just look at all the news out there. I mean, they must be right? If they're reporting on it and telling you exactly what's going on, they must know. They must be geniuses. I was reading I was like looking on Twitter, and then I was looking on like news sites that were talking about my injury, and I'm like, first off, how do they know? Because I never said anything, and they're saying it wrong. Like, it's all wrong. And it's a little like, it's annoying, I guess you can say, because I heard that I was out 9 months. I don't expect to be out 9 months. As a matter of fact, I was on Monday Night Raw last week, and I plan on being on Monday Night Raw next week. Now, when will I have a real match? I don't know. That's for, the doctors to decide and to figure out. But I feel like $1 million, and the way my headspace is, I don't like to be gone for long. And so I work as hard as I possibly can to make sure that I'm 100%. So when I am 100%, the audience will be able to get exactly that.
Now you're talking about the dangers of wrestling and how you got to tell children that it's so safe. What would your guys' reaction be if Monroe and Madison decided they wanted to pursue wrestling? Starting with you, Maryse.
I will support them to do whatever they want, and I truly say this with all honesty. Obviously, as a mom, you get afraid. And now I have 2 little girls. Like I don't want them to get. I will support them, and I will not even talk about the injuries. But between you and I,
you would be afraid if they were like, "Hey, I want to play basketball or softball or volleyball, soccer,
anything,
any type of."
They get out of the house, and I'm afraid they're gonna fall and hit their face and hurt themselves.
Everything, like as a parent, you're always scared that your kids are going to get injured, because you want to do the best you possibly can as a parent to not only support them, but not hinder them. You want to make sure that they're doing everything they possibly can, and you still want them to be kids as well. So parenting is the most difficult job I've ever had in my entire life.
Now, you just mentioned that you returned to Raw, Miz, and the last time we saw you before then, you were getting swallowed by zombies, which was something of a scene to watch. I want you guys to tell me, how did this go down, explaining this to your children, that daddy has to go work with zombies? And then when we saw the zombies, I mean, Jason Baker and Tom Savini did an incredible job. These were essentially real zombies in terms of what they look like. So did you even let your kids watch this? And what was their reaction to this, if they did?
Well, our kids are 3 and 1.5. So they don't really understand WWE yet. So what we let them watch is usually our entrances, because they like the music, they like the lights, they like seeing the pyro, that's the fun stuff. We don't really let them watch the fighting and that kind of stuff yet. I feel like in time, in a couple years, they'll get old enough to do it.
I don't think they're into it as much because they just don't understand it, but they like what's loud and colorful, and that's why the entrances are fun, the music, the matches, it's a different beat.
They don't understand it yet, and once they start understanding, the things where we can actually talk to them about it and educate them on what daddy and mommy do for a living. But as far as the zombie match, like, I had a blast with it. Like, I always enjoy whenever there's something different and something out of the box. And whenever there's something like that, I want to be a part of it, because you never know what's going to happen, and you never know, if it's going to be a success or if it's going to be a failure. And I honestly, if people are like, people were different. People were like 50-50. Oh, we can't stand this match, or, oh my God, this is a great match. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. And so I just look at it like, I'm going to do the best I possibly can and give the match, hopefully, that everyone wants and deserves.
Now, where were you?
Alfred, sorry, we have time for one more question.
Okay, that's great. I just wanted to know, final question, where were you when this was explained to you, and what was your legitimate reaction initially?
This is going to be fun. We were at the arena, and they said, you're going to have real zombies. And when you see the zombies, it's like, ooh, this is kind of cool. Like, it's kind of great. It was fun. And then going over the match and seeing exactly what they were going to do, put smoke and all these different, aspects. And we get to be creative. Like, the first thing that I knew exactly as soon as I got told the match that the internet was just going to go off. Are you kidding me? Blah, 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 blah. But this is like, you have to remember, Twitter is maybe like 10% of our audience, and Twitter's like our hardcore fans. And our hardcore fans aren't usually into these type of matches. You know who are into these type of matches? Our younger audience. And so we like to give everything, like, a little bit of something for everyone. So maybe the hardcore fans want to see Drew McIntyre versus like a Bobby Lashley. That's where we get them those. But then what about the kids? The kids might want to see these zombie matches, or people that like sci-fi are like, dude, I want to see these matches. Exactly. Honestly, sign me up for a zombie match, because I want to see one every single time. WWE is a wide variety of audience, and we try to give each and every person something that they might like. So someone that might like a Drew McIntyre Bobby Lashley match might not like, a zombie match, but someone that likes a zombie match might not like a Drew McIntyre Bobby Lashley match. You never know who's going to like what. And so you put it all out there, and you do the best you possibly can as a WWE superstar.
Well, I'd like to thank you guys for your time. Congratulations on your great careers and your continued partnerships, because I like the fact that you're getting this out. And then also the success of Miz and Mrs. I think it's one of the great success stories in WWE in terms of the spin-off reality show. So thank you guys for your time, and I'm sure I'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Sounds like a plan.